The next number 2, they want us to solve. We are solving for x in the equation 8x minus 17 is equal to 27. This is very clear and direct. So you need x. Still collecting like terms. Let x stay wherever there is x should be on one side, and wherever there is no x to be on another side. So we are just going to take 17 the other side. So it is 8x is equal to 17. When it crosses the equal sign, it becomes positive 17 plus 20 plus 27. And 27 plus 17, that's about 44. Remember, you don't have a calculator mostly on these numbers, so you have to make use of your mental math so that you can add up quickly. Therefore, x will be 44 out of 8, which is 22, out of 4, which is 11, out of 2, which is 5.5, which is 5.5. So I was dividing by 2 in every step because I'm assuming I don't have a calculator, and you should practice really these numbers without a calculator, especially if they're in paper 2. So by 2, 22, by 2, 11, by 2, 8, by 2, 2, and this can be divided up. Very well. Next number, our number 3. We have still solved 2 over x minus 1 is equal to x over x plus 2. X over x plus 2. Same. These are 2 fractions. So when you look at 2 fractions, what do you think? What is the first step? The first step is to come up with a linear equation. We can never solve anything as a fraction. So we first make it linear. How do we make it linear? By cross multiplying. Cross multiplying. 2 goes with x plus 2, x goes with x minus 1, and the rest will work out very, very clearly. So 2 is multiplying x plus 2, equivalent to x is multiplying x minus 1. Multiply through, this will be 2x plus 2 is equal to x squared minus x. When you see this squared coming in, just know we have to solve it quadratically, either using a quadratic equation or using factorization, the factorization method that we've learned. Next, collect like terms, or we can bring everything this side or everything the other side. In fact, since x squared is the other side, I'm going to take all these 2 to go the other side. So this side only a 0 will remain, equals to x squared minus x. Now I'm bringing 2x, I'm also bringing 2. You get, these 2 are crossing the equal sign, meaning they're going to become negative. Therefore 0 is equal to x squared minus 3x minus 2. Therefore our equation is x squared minus 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation. We can solve it either way. We can solve it as using a, b, and c, or we can solve it using the quadratic equation. I think I'm going to use both of them so that you learn how to apply both methods. So we're going to start with the factorization method. We've already covered factorization method at some point. So we are solving x squared minus 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. And you remember, what is a? A is the coefficient of x squared, which is 1. What's b? Coefficient of x, which is negative 3. What is c? Coefficient, it's the last constant value, which is negative 2. So we need factors of 2, which is basically 1 and 2, meaning the numbers are 1 and 2. So from this, what is our sum? Our sum is negative 3, and our product is 1 times negative 2, which is negative 2. That's why I looked for factors of negative 2. So what numbers do we add relating with 1 and 2? such that when we add them, we get negative 3. When we multiply them, we get negative 2. So when we add them to get a negative 3, which numbers are those? Do they exist here? Adding them to get a negative 3, multiplying them to get a negative 2. I don't think it is possible, because if this is a negative and this is a negative, it means adding is negative 3 comes out, but multiplying we get a positive 2. Or did we make any mistake and this was a positive 2? No way. No way, no way. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, there is a mistake here. There is a mistake here. We multiplied 2x into 2x plus 2, and 2 times x, 2x, 2 times 2 is 4. Is 4, not 2. So there is a mistake here. So this is 4. This is 4. This is 4. I hope you've understood. So always, if you're in an exam and you see something not making sense, you can always check it out. It shows that something is not adding up. So that is 4, meaning our C is negative 4, and then our product is a negative 4, and then we can get our factors of 4, which is 1, 2, 4. Now it's making sense. Two numbers, when added, we get a negative 3. When multiplied, we get a negative 4. That's what and what should be 1 and 4. So 1 and 4. Where do we put negative? The negative should be on a 4, such that when 1 plus a negative 4 is negative 3, 1 times negative 4. So the numbers are 1 and 4. So we're going to rewrite this as x squared. Instead of 3, we put plus x minus 4x minus 4 is equal to 0. We are replacing the sum number with the two numbers that we have obtained from here. Next, we factorize out. So x factorize out, x plus 1 minus 4. It is 4 that is common. Therefore, x plus 1 is equal to 0. Why plus? Because this is a minus, and negative plus times a positive will be a negative. Then factorize out x plus 1. Here we remain with x. Here we remain with negative 4 is equal to 0. So this is now a factorized thing. Therefore, either x plus 1 is equal to 4. Sorry, x plus 1 is equal to 0. Meaning x is equal to negative 1. Or x minus 4 is equal to 0, meaning x is equal to 4. So here we've used the factorization method, and next I want us to use the quadratic formula method. I want us to use the quadratic formula. So the quadratic formula still relates with A, B, and C. Let me first quote our question at hand. It's x squared minus 3x minus 4 is equal to 0. So I'm going to start from this stage. We've cross multiplied, we've expanded, and we've reached here. So I'm going to start from this x squared minus 3x minus 4. X squared minus 3x minus 4 is equal to 0. So we already know that A is 1, B is negative 3, C is negative 4. Our quadratic formula is given as x is equal to negative b plus or minus root of b squared minus 4ac everything over 2a. Once this is remembered, everything is now easy. You're just going to fix in. So this is equal to negative b. What's b? B is a negative 3. I'm leaving the negative is in the formula here. So whichever b is, Now if b is a negative, meaning our final answer on this is going to be a positive. So plus or minus the root of b squared, meaning negative 3 squared minus 4 times a is 1 times c is negative 4. Let me put a bracket here, it will help us, over 2 times 1. Therefore x will be negative times negative 3, that is a 3, plus or minus root of negative 3 squared is 9 plus 16. This is minus, but remember there is a negative 4 inside, and 4 times 4 is 16. Everything over 2, this will be 3 plus or minus 16 plus 9, that is 25 over 2, meaning x is equal to 3 plus or minus root of 25 is 5 over 2. Therefore either x is equal to 3, let me use plus for the first, which is 8 over 2, which is 4, or I'm now using the minus, 3 minus 5 over 2. 3 minus 5 is negative 2 over 2, which is negative 1. So our answers are negative 1 and 4. And if you had to check here, it is negative 1 and